The first hip hop record I ever heard that went viral at the time was The Message by Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. I remember coming down the projects one day and every apartment everywhere was playing it. I was like, yo, this is crazy. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. I grew up in hip hop. I couldn't go. I used to look out my window 7 years old, looking at the parties in the block and the jams, staring out my window, seeing the older guys playing hip hop on their boombox in front of the building. My brother was a crate boy. All right, so back in the days, there were no computers. There were no Serato. It was vinyl. So now the biggest honor you could have in life is being a crate boy, carrying the milk crates that were full of vinyl. And he was a crate boy for Grandmaster Flash. So any party Grandmaster Flash did, my brother was the crate boy. And he would come back. They wouldn't pay him in money. They would pay him with flyers to the next party. And he would give them out for free, but he was down. And so when you talk about Afrika Bambaataa, Kool Herc, Grandmaster Flash, these are the three founding fathers of the whole culture. I mean, I'm there. You know, I'm there. You know, it's right here.
I remember when my sister came home and told me about a guy named DJ Hollywood, who we consider the first real MC. And she came home and told me about a rap he had. And the rap went ding-a-ding-a-ding, da-dong, da-dong, dong, da-dang, da-dang, dang, da-ding, da-dong, dong. To the hip, hop. And I turned around and I said, teach me that. Show me. And after that, it's been me and hip-hop since that point.
I fell in love with hip hop early on. You know, I have early memories of the older kids in my neighborhood getting us to sing as young kids. The roof is on fire. We don't need no water. Let it burn. Let it burn. I remember, you know, when my Adidas came out, Run DMC, and me, you know, begging my parents to get me some Adidas and how impactful Run DMC was, or, you know, listening to Fresh Prince and Jazzy Jeff, you know, as a kid, or even a little older, you know, my teenage years, like meeting the Roots very early on and being befriended by, you know, a young Questlove and Black Thought and Malik B, rest in peace, and being able to watch them, like, you know, really get a record deal and have an album release party and go on tour with the Fugees. And like, for me, that was like, you know, wow, this can really happen. Like, you know, you can really make it in the hip hop world.
It would have to be Pull Over by Trina, and I don't know, that's like top tier hoochie. Honestly, if I had to pick one, I would probably say Hit 'Em Up by Tupac.
Okay. And why is that? Was it the lyrics? The beat?
It was just like his energy, like just the way he carried himself and how lyrical he was, and just making his, you know, staple in the game. I felt like that was really cool, so I love that song.
The first song I ever heard was Rapper's Delight, 1979, and that was that was a playover. You know, that was a playover of a R&B song back in the days. I think it was Nile Rodgers. Oh, it was a good time. Dun 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 dun. We all have. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't playing hip hop at that time. It was just they played, you know, R&B and soul. And I think that was the first hip hop. I know that was for sure the first hip hop song ever played. So I think I'm going to school or something, or somebody had it in a, you know, back then we had boom boxes. So, you know, maybe somebody had, I just know I was in the 7th grade and I was at Franklin Junior High in Vallejo, California. And it was, you know, hipper to the hip hop, you know, stop a rocket to the bang bang boogie. Say up, jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie beat. Now so far you know what I'm saying? It's like it was gassy, you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, this is hard. You know, I was like, I'm hooked. From then on, I love rap. I wanted to be a rapper. In 1979, when I first heard the Sugar Hill Gang, I wanted to be a rapper.